Grand Rising, everyone. Hope you're having a beautiful day. It's February 14th, so most people will celebrate Valentine's Day. So hopefully someone will show you some love, and hopefully you'll go out there and show some love to others. I wanted to do a recording about, I've been talking about vibrations and energies and how it plays with our auras in our life as well as the earth, but I wanted to talk about negative people, toxic people, as well as jealous people. And it's so sad because when people grab onto that energy and exude it out to everyone out into the world, they don't even realize how negative it could be to everyone around them, the world, and everything else. We definitely need to start celebrating more people instead of getting upset. If you can't celebrate a person for their attributes or their achievements, but always have to find something negative to say, then there definitely is some healing that needs to take place within your life. I do YouTube videos, and I do it because I like to do it. I don't care about the subscriptions, but I do appreciate them, and I love everyone that has subscribed. But I don't get into all that. I make no money off this, and I'm not choosing to. I do it because I absolutely love it. But the comments that I see, some are very positive, and I love, and I'll respond to. But some are just so negative and totally miss the whole point of the whole thing. I use that as an example because so many people would rather knock you down than to try to understand you. Especially if you're not doing anything to them physically or mentally or spiritually. They don't care. What they see is a light that's within you that is bright. And theirs isn't as bright as they would like for it to be. So instead of celebrating you, which will bring their light to the light where they need it to be, they'd rather knock you down because they want you to come down to where they're at, their level. Their perception of life, which is very low, a very low vibrational frequency. And it's so crazy because you think you're doing it to that person, but what you're really doing is you're hurting yourself spiritually and mentally. Because what you must understand, when one person wins, we all win. And I also wanted to talk about my people, my melanin people, who I love so dear. I love everyone, but I have a special great love for my people because we are so creative, we are so beautiful, we come in different shades, we're very talented, very intelligent. But the saddest thing that I've seen in my life, in my 36 years of living, is our people, instead of celebrating their own people, they would rather tear them down, tell them what they're not doing, tell them what they're doing is stupid, tell them they don't agree. And there's nothing wrong with disagreeing with anything anyone says, but it's how you execute your words. Because your words are weapons. There's no coincidence in the Bible. In Proverbs, it talks about life and death is spoken in the power of the tongue. And a minister, a very good minister of mine, named Minister, it's been a while, but Lewis, used to tell me all the time about that tongue. He called it the pink tornado because something so little, the littlest organ in your body, or one of the littlest organs in your body, can tear down a whole city. But he also said that same organ can also build up a city that can bring manifestations of greatness to others as well as yourself. I'm not here to knock anyone. I get it. I used to be in that low vibrational state. Anytime someone would get something or something would happen to them, and I would always ask myself why this is not happening to me. Why is this person so special? I know that person's probably cheating on her husband, or that person's probably doing this and that. Why does this person get blessed? It's not for you to ask that question. Because what the divine has for each and every one of us, no person and no thing can take it from us. When we see that happening, that should give us joy to know that divine is answering prayers no matter what state you may be in. And we need to celebrate that. Because when you celebrate it, that you put that out into the universe and it comes back to you. We should be happy for people and not jealous, not envious. or showing resentment because it doesn't happen for you. We need to understand that whatever God has for us, whatever the divine has for us, is for us and us solely. You may not get what you want at that particular time and that time, and someone else may get it. That doesn't mean that Spirit doesn't have something better for you. We need to encourage and uplift people by any means necessary, because it will help us, it will help our children, it will help the state of this world, and it will help our earth. There's so many things we can complain about, but ask yourself, did you wake up this morning? Ask yourself, did you have food to eat this morning? Might not have been a whole Thanksgiving dinner or a IHOP breakfast, but you ate. Because there's someone out there that doesn't have exactly what you have. We need to celebrate each other and tell each other, yes, life can get a little rough, but look where you came from. And I want to celebrate that with you, my brother or my sister. We need to focus on our own mental, spiritual health. We have to. Judgment will do nothing but tear people down, and it will tear you down. Do you think you'll get anything good in life by talking about people, or naysaying, or being rude? There's absolutely no control. You have no self-control if you can do that. You have no true integrity, or should I say, no empathy or sympathy or love for your fellow man if you can literally look at them and talk about them because they have something you don't have, or they're doing something you can't do, or they're in a position where you want to be, but instead of you saying, man, how can I get there, you want to tear them down. We've got to do better. We've got to. When I first started my YouTube video about horoscopes and everything was great. And then the comments came, and I wanted to run. But something inside me says, no, stand up for who you are and believe in what you believe in. And that's what I did. So anyway, I just wanted to just drop that on y'all guys. We need to encourage people today. It doesn't matter what it is. If you're just telling someone, keep up the good work, or I love you, or I appreciate you for being in my life. Something positive. Or even if it's a stranger on the street, and you just want to say hello, good morning. I'm sorry, Grand Risings do not like to say morning. Good morning. I'm not mourning anything. But anyway, just cheer someone up today and see how it will change your life. All right, guys. Peace. Blessings. 1.